Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be finishing a little project that I actually started last year. Huh, go figure that, right? But I found it as I was sorting through the fabric and some of the stuff I had stacked up over here, and I saw it. I was like, oh, I remember doing that. Why didn't I finish that? And it is a pumpkin table runner. So I will leave the video linked up above. And someone asked me about those links, like, where's the links? I don't see the links. Guys, those will pop up here in the corner. It'll be a little strip that pops up. It's there for a few seconds, and you can click on that and it will take you to the video I'm referring to. So just always look for the little pop-ups. They're going to pop up through here throughout the video, and sometimes I'll say I'm going to link it up above, and that'll be the video, and sometimes they're just random ones I put in there. But I need to see if this piece of batting will be wide enough. I think it will. I'm gonna have to go lay it on the bed, but I think it will, as long as I got about an inch all the way around it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to add a piece to the bottom. It won't have to be much. I happen to have, this is not the same batting though. Let me feel, because I have more batting right here. So I keep my batting. I might can just use one of these pieces and not this piece. All right, so I'm gonna go lay this out on my bed and cut the batting that I need, and then we'll see if I have enough backing. Might have to piece my backing. But I'm trying to use up stuff I already have in my room, because I have a ton, and not purchase anything. So let me go get this batting situated, and I'll show you what I'm using for backing. Well, I'll show you right now. This is a 1 yard, so yeah, I got plenty, that I bought last year at Walmart, just pre-packaged up. So it was a 1 yard. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that with me, and a pair of scissors. And if you can hear a lawnmower running in the background, once you just shut it off, my hubby is mowing the grass. I'm going to take this, and this, get it cut, and then we'll come back and make a table runner. Okay, I have my table runner down underneath, and then I have my batting, and I have it folded in half, because what I'm trying to find is what I need for my backing. Now I've cut my yard in half, and then I sewed it back together to make it longer. So I cut the two wide, I cut it in half and then sewed it back together. So I'm going to lay this seam on the fold, because I want the seam in pretty much in the middle. And give me my scissors back. So now I need to cut this a little bit bigger. Let me lay this out flat. As flat as I can get it. I want to overhang both ends a little bit. Man, my chair's squeaky. All right, there we go. And I'll still have some left. All right. So now what I do, and if you see me do like pillows, let me move this book out of my way, because she's getting where I can't move my tripod around because it's behind there. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to finger press it down. Let me turn my iron on, I do need to iron it. Get the wrinkles out. There's some wrinkles. And then what you're going to need is either some spray, like basting, or a glue stick. And I use a glue stick for these small little projects. Smooth that out of the way. And let me grab my best press because there is some good creases in here. I'm just going to kind of mist it all over. Tell she's not hot enough yet. Right there's that crease. She's got a good crease in her. I'm so happy for it to be the first day of fall. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. I am just, this is it. Happy. happy. Summer is over. I mean, I love going, like, getting in the pool at my aunt's, but it's just gotten too hot here. I mean, it's hot and it's humid, and I'm sure people in Florida are like, girl, you don't know nothing. And I know I don't. But it's just gotten so muggy that I just don't feel like getting out in the heat. It just makes me like sick. Lulu was still over here on her box, just a chilling. She's been chilling with me all afternoon. But yeah, I was going through that fabric, and like most of it was Christmas fabric, because it's really like the last things I was working on was Christmas stuff. And I think I got into some spring, a little bit of spring. I was like, Lordy, there's some pumpkins in there. I need to get those out and see what I've got. I was looking for the Jolly Bar scraps that I just had from doing the Jolly Bar pattern. And guys, I have hid them from myself because I can't find them. Because I was wanting to do like a pillow with that. I'll find them when I'm not looking for them. That's how it always goes. Alright, so now we have this ironed. And I'll probably have to do this on my bed. But we'll try to do what I can in here. I'll try to get it as flat as I can get it, even though my iron is right there. And now I'm going to take it. And we're going to lay this back out. Kind of where the middle was. But yeah, I'll have to probably go do this on the bed so I can get it nice and straight. So I'm going to go get it nice and straight. Maybe not. Let me see. My batting is going to be like right on it. Just give it a little zhuzh here, because it does stretch a little bit. So the glue stick. What is the glue stick for, Shannon? Well, if you've watched me before, you know what I do with this glue stick. And I will pin too, but I take my glue stick. It's probably about time to buy me a new one. And that's what I'm going to use to baste this down. And it will get some schmutz on it. I just take it and just wipe it onto the batting. And then I'm going to smush this out nice and flat. And then I'm going to do it on here. See what I'm saying? It'll get some smush. Just wipe it on the batting. This is Elmer's craft glue. It will wash out. And then I just press it down. I'm just going to do that all the way down and around as much as possible. And smush it down flat. So what I'm going to do now, since I'll check the back to make sure it's nice and flat. I'm going to turn it so I can roll this back. You see where I'm going here? I'm going to roll this back. You learn to work with the area that you have. You kind of learn to work with what you got. I just need it to tack down enough to hold it together till I get it sewn together. And again, if you get schmutz, just wipe it on the batting. Alright, now I'm going to smooth this out flat and roll. Now the thing about Elmer's glue is you can lift it up and reposition it. Like, you can lift it up and reposition it. Like, there's a wrinkle there. We're going to flip this over once we get everything done and just make sure there's no wrinkles. Once you get the most of it, it'll go quick. All right, so now that is done. I'm going to do this corner one more time. Make sure the front, there are no wrinkles. Scooch this back. How far back did I go? And I just kind of wipe it everywhere. Okay. Once we do the back, I'll go back and do the front the same exact way. remember, this is not connected yet. We're going to do that next. So I'm going to finish the back, then we'll do the front, and then we'll come back and start quilting on it. Alright, so I got the top and the back glued down. So I'm going to look at the back and see if there's any adjusting that needs to be done to the back. I think it actually looks pretty good. If you need to add more glue, add more glue. If you feel like when you just pulled it up like that, like if it's not sticky anymore, add more glue. There was a little blurb right there. I think we're good. I think we're good. There's a little spot down here. So I said pull it over and inspect it right here. And just keep smoothing it, checking it for wrinkles. Ooh, I thought that was a slub in the material. I was about to be, Lord, no. And I did make sure my directional pattern was going the same way. I did do that. Now I do have white thread in my machine. Do I want to change that thread? Do I want to change my thread, guys, and do something fun? Let's see what we have. I know I had some orange thread from like one of our boxes. What did I do with it? Oh man, I need to get that big one out of here. It was like an Orifil. All right, let me look. I know I have orange thread. I had like orange, purple, and green. I bought it a long time ago, and they were all together, and now I can't find it, of course. So what I have going on in there is some gray. Get these pins out of my way, or I'll have pins all over everything. And I need to change my foot. And I want to make my stitch length a little bigger because I want to see it. Let's get... Did it grab it? Nope. I want to pull my bobbin thread up. There, I think it got it. Barely. I can barely get my finger on it. What? Come on, bobbin thread. Really? There we go. So I'm going to just quilt around the inside of these pumpkins. Nothing crazy. Oh, my glue stick's back there. Okay, it's safe right now. It's not going anywhere. You can stitch in the ditch if you like. I'm not really good at doing that, but we might try it. We might try it. Let's try it. I'm not good at it. We will slow my machine way down. Slow her down. And I'm going to pull my bobbin up to the top. This is a trick I'm learning so I don't have all those threads on the bottom. So I'm pulling my bobbin up to the top. Okay. Okay, I don't need it going that slow. It's not bad. That's not bad. Just rolling up. I'm using the side of my foot for my guide. Alright, I'm right in that corner. Let's pivot. Oh no, I need to go down one more. I'm glad I caught myself, y'all. I need to fold this up because I'm hitting you. Was about to mess up. One more block. Alright, now we're in the corner. Well, I got up a little bit there. And that's why I don't stitch in the ditch, because I get like right in the ditch. I get like a little bit up off the ditch. But it'll be okay. I thought about going around with a decorative seam, and that would just completely camouflage that. So I might do that. I'm going to tack it all down first. See how it's doing. It's doing fine. I just wish I'd have had a darker gray. It would have blended in better, or the orange. And do I want to come up and get this seam next, or just keep on going straight? I think I'm just going to keep on going straight. And then I'll come back and get the centers. Alright, I'm just going to keep going around. Y'all don't need to watch me for 20 minutes. Go around the outside of this thing. I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so I've gone all the way around. Not too bad, not too bad. So the two strings I pulled up, so I pulled up my bobbin thread. I don't know if you guys, there you go, you can see that against the black. I pulled up my bobbin thread. So the reason I've done that is so I can go in and tie this in a knot without back stitching. I can just do, I'm just going to go 3 times, and I did switch that up. And just a snip. You're not even going to see that. And on the back, I am going to hit that just one more time, just to make sure it does not come up. Just in the very corner, guys. Just in the very corner. All right, I think we're good. Snippy snips. Now I just need to go down between my pumpkins, and then I might go around like the pumpkin here and here. I don't know yet. I am going to trim this here in just a minute, just to get some of this out of my way. But I think I'll just go down the sides here of my pumpkin that I found my spots here. It's hard to see on black fabric. Wow, I didn't realize. Okay. How hard that was going to be. And again, I'm going to see if I can pull up my bobbin thread here. Yeah, I got it. I wish I could find that. I know I had purple, orange, and green because I bought it to match some fabric that I've never used. It is still in my stash. So what did I do with that thread, guys? What did I do? It's here somewhere. Alright, so when I get down to the end, I want to push this really flat because I don't want it to pucker. I want to go back one stitch. Oh, come on. There it goes. I wanted it to tie off. Tie off my thread. And then let's do it again. Right here. All right, I'm going to do the rest of this and then we're going to trim it. And then I've got to figure out what I'm going to use for binding. Okay. I'm waiting on my iron to heat up. I have trimmed my quilt, my table runner. She is beautifully trimmed and we're going to bind it. I have most of the fabrics or some of the fabrics that I used in the patchwork. Oh yeah, we're hot. We're hot now. Just getting the wrinkles out because this has been folded up for a hot minute. And I'm just going to fold this over again. So none of these edges are even. Like, none of them are going to be even. Yeah, let's see if I can get you straightened up. Scoot this over here. This is my Stripology ruler. I do believe I have this listed in my Amazon storefront. I know they are pricey, but they are a game changer when it comes to cutting fabric. Game changer. So I have 4 fabrics here. I'm going to line, you don't have to line up your edge on the mat, but I like to. Then I'm going to come over here and look and see kind of where all of my fabrics are hitting, which one is the shortest. I think it's this guy right here. So I need to come in to about the 16-inch. And I want to take my Stripology. I usually try to line up on this black line. And I think we're good. It's time for me to change the blade in this thing. but I always have to watch a video on how to change it. Oh, it got the corner, but it'll be alright. I'll get it in a second. So you're at 0. Your 2.5s are marked with boxes, and I know you can't see that, but it's a little black box, and you have stars. Okay, so here's my 2.5. So I'm gonna go 2.5, 5, 7.5, and I think that was probably enough, but there's not going to be that much left, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the 10, and I'm going to pull this down here because I know the little corners up here didn't go all the way through because they were off the mat. Alright, so I have this and I have this. Oh, come on. It is not catching right. There we go. That's trash. And that's where you can tell I don't have a lot of hand strength to cut through like I usually do. Yeah, we're good. That one's good. It's got one tiny little thread holding it. Alright, so there is my binding strips. This thing has changed my cutting game. It is just, it's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going to make these scrappy. I'm going to go ahead and sew. I'm going to cut the salvages. Oh, I have my safety on like a good girl, and I don't sew it at an angle. I just sew it straight. You do you. You sew it however you like. I don't have my 1/4-inch foot, so I'm just going to use the side of my foot. And we'll do it like that. And I'm just going to, okay, I've got my binding on all but that. And guys, look at this. It was just, it met up to itself in a weird spot, but it's okay. Alright, so we have made a complete circle. And now I need binding clips. And we're going to pull all this to the front. I will snip. I just do it with my scissors. A little bit of the corners. Be sure you do not get any of your threads. Okay. It's hard to see sometimes. So the way I do my corners is I stick my finger in there and then pull this up, fold this over, and then I crease it with my finger and see that angle it's getting. Then we'll put a clip right there. Same thing, bring this out. Push it down with your finger. We're going to fold it over. And then there's my corner. still can't believe that. That is crazy. And we're going to go all the way around. Then we're going to sew this down and we will have a bound table runner. I'll show you that corner one more time when I get down here to it. I'll just roll it over. So I'm going to grab my scissors and snip a little bit of that corner out. Just makes it easier. That's a safety pin. I don't want the safety pins. So I get to the corner, I will poke my finger in there, and I'm going to press this out until I have that angle. And then once I have that angle, I'm just going to put my finger in there, hold it down, and fold it over. And put a clip on it. Alright, I'll bring you back when we are through. And here we have a finished table runner. Why I didn't finish this last year, I don't know. I don't know why I did not finish it, but it's finished now. So there is one project up and out of my craft room that's just been laying over here on the table, just to show you the back. And I might go back in and go around the pumpkin, but right now I've got it bound. I'll show you my corners. My corners have improved over time. My binding has improved, period, over time. But yeah, there we go, guys. I cannot wait to put this somewhere in the house. And again, that video, the original video to make the pumpkin runner, will be up above, back at the front of the video. So, yeah, one project done. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Just thanks for hanging out with me. Just want something to sew and get something finished. It feels good when you get something, even if it's a small project, finished. And I really like the scrappy binding. And it's the same fabrics that are in the pumpkin, so that worked out really well. I'll see you guys on the next one.